Hello and welcome. I am the Grim, and this is Osiris New Dawn. Because we've just crash landed here at Super Breach, so tape. Okay.
No longer
the patch
leaking
tape
life-sustaining air.
is useful. As soon as you get any Super Breaches, just whip out the patch tape and apply that, and everything will be fixed. Okay, so this has been updated recently. Last time I played it, you just started randomly on the ground, there wasn't any wreckage, but it looks like you have a rescue pod now, which I don't know if we can... oh, looks like we can interact with things. Can we hit you? It looks like we can gather resources from it. Okay, so I guess that will be the start of the game. We'll start gathering up our pod here. We actually have missions as well. I think they were in previously. So let's find the survival kit, the ammo box, and the inflatable dome. Looks like this is going to take a little bit of time. Just a couple of seconds longer and we'll get this harvested. Okay. So, oh, that's useful. It's given us some wire. Is there anything else? No? Okay, so F to open, and this is our survival kit. We'll take all of that. What else are we with the ammo box? Yep, I want that. We'll open this, F, and we'll take all of you. It's useful because that's your first guns and ammunition. Quickly arrange this into some sort of order. There we go, that will do me. Okay, close that. And what else? Oh, we have more debris. We'll take some of that. And you're given a steel. What else do we have? We still have the inflatable... ah, there it is, the inflatable dome kit. And we'll pick you up. Okay, so it looks like the map's changed a bit since the last time I played. In fact, I don't really recognize where I am at all. So I'll quickly harvest this and carry on with setting up the initial base. There we are, and we got steel and ooh, some rubber. Okay, so that looks useful. When starting off now, you get to destroy the wreckage of your pod. There's still more debris. Did I see more debris? What resources? No, is it just glitched out with something there? Am I saying? Oh, I was saying things. Okay, never mind. Oh no. No, there it was. Pod resource. And you are rubber. Oh, and more there. Okay, I haven't gone mad just yet. Right, so it looks like they start you off on a desert. Is there more resources? Cannot see. No, that'll do. I could be searching around forever otherwise. So anyway, yeah, it looks like a new map, or at least changes to the map. A lot more grass on the ground, a bit more foliage and decor, some trees. And, oh, what's that in the distance? Does that look like geysers? Gas geysers, okay. Oh, I should actually go get my friends, my little droid robot thing who follows you around. He does have a name, which I cannot remember. Or he's just personal assistant. Can we name you? I think we can name you actually, if I bring up my multi-tool. There we go, nickname. For now you can be Bob. Okay, Bob, let's go. Oh, and froze there. Okay, if we put this away, we should be able to get you to follow, so follow me. And we'll start trying to find a nice little location to set up. doesn't seem to be too many resources around apart from the geysers. Is that blue? I think blue's oxygen. So at least we've got some oxygen nearby, which is handy. Always like to breathe in space. And there is some resource rocks, possibly a little bit. Is that different? That's new, is it new? Can we harvest you? Okay, we can harvest that now. So it looks like they've added a couple plants in as well then. Oh, that's one of the spiky urchins, which if you walk into, will just stab you. Can we get up here? There we go, just boost up a little bit. I love that. Oh. Okay, so there's quite a lot of geysers over there. And those massive chicken things, I think they're passive, so nothing to worry about. Maybe a supply of food, actually. Okay, so we've got more resources here. If you bring up your locator, I've set it to 6, that'll tell you what resource it is at a distance. So, looks like we've got some iron around. Oh, that's quite new. They implemented weather systems as well, or at least sandstorms. Okay, it's been a little while since I played, so a couple of changes at least. Right, so where are we? This looks more promising. Branches. Looks like a new resource as well. Okay. Well, we'll follow this place down. I have no idea where I'm going, so a large open area with some resources around would be nice. Failing that, here, I guess. Got a few urchins, we've got some trees. Branches, resources, stems. Okay, that's new. I think. Alright. That's a nice little fleshy food source. Where are you? Yeah, they look passive, but when they've changed the fire rate on there, it seems to have little bursts instead of being a constant fire. Harvest you, or cakes, or legs. So it looks like you give us a whole meal. Okay, good to know. I'll have a quick scout around, see if there's any better locations. Where's my buddy? Is he still... Bob? Where's Bob? Okay, I've lost Bob. Ooh, is that a spider up on the hill there? I'd like to say I'm actually almost worried where Bob is. Bring up the locator. Left click should be able to find him. Is he messing around with the spider? The spider crab? We'll go have a quick look and see if we can go get Bob back. He's pretty useless most of the time, but it's nice to have a little companion follow you around and pretend to help. So, yep, it looks like Bob's been shooting a crab monster. Okay, now we'll try and quickly take you out. I think the legs and start shooting off legs, they go down a lot quicker. Was it 2 legs? Once they lose 2 legs, I think. 3. What? There we go. 2 legs and fell. It's a bit quicker than wasting rounds actually shooting them themselves. Okay, now we have Bob back. Come on, Bob. We can go look for a base location. I wonder if still up here possibly is got any more resources than down there. Didn't seem to have too many. But failing that, I'll quickly put down there's iron. Is that about it? That's about it. Maybe we'll go take a closer look towards the geysers and we'll start placing... Ooh, Tumbo. Hello, Tumbo. Are you friendly? Are you new? Okay, he's pretty freaky looking and he looks friendly, so you look like you might be food later on. Right, come on, Bob. Let's go. Actually, Bob? No, that doesn't seem like a good name. Seeing as we're stranded. Where's your name? Wilson. That will do. Come on, Wilson. Let's go. Okay, that seems to glitch out a little bit when interacting with some things. If you right-click, that should bring it back then. That's what I did anyway. Okay, let's continue down and see if we can find a better base location and some resources. Come on, Wilson, let's go. So it's starting to look pretty nice. As I said, it looks like they've done quite a lot of work on the foliage. A lot of areas seem to have at least grass and other trees and shrubs growing through it. And I think there's a few new types of trees which have appeared. Well, at least they're continuing to expand the game and add things to it. It's always nice to have changes and nice areas to look at and build bases and play in. Okay. So, ooh, hello. Mine base entrance? Okay. Can we go in? Oh, just down there. Okay, so this looks new to me. No, I'll leave that for the moment. Although, where are we? I don't have any beacons or anything yet. I'll try and remember this longitude, latitude. But that's something to certainly keep in mind and come back to the mine entrance. So that's new to me, okay. So what else? There doesn't seem to be many resources around here. It's mainly the vegetation, the branches, the berries. Banana leaves? Okay. Can we pick you up? Can we bring our chisel to harvest you? Okay, so banana leaves. Red bananas. Well, that's something new. I've not come across that. Do you give me anything interesting? Out with a chisel. Some red berry. It seems to drop everything on the floor as well. So I'll both gather in your inventory and drop on the floor to be picked up. Okay, that's not too bad. So I hope that gives us food then. This might be a reasonable area if I could just find if there's any minerals resources. Oh, hello. What are you? The skelly pods. It's easy enough to kill them off. A couple of shots here and there and they should go down. Again, there's a massive fucking chickens. Any resources? That's what I need, is a good place for resources. Near that mine, that's quite interesting. I'll come back to that. Is that a lake? Oh. Oh wow, okay. So that's another new thing there. They didn't seem to have water features before. Is that stuff flying, or is it just screen debris? Screen debris. Okay. And we'll bring on the torch with L. Let's see where we're going. It still doesn't seem that good for resources around this area. This is a shame, because I kind of want to be near that mine base, I think, in these trees and the berries and those big fucking chickens. I'm sure I'll remember the name at some point, but for now they can just be big chickens. So, resources would be lovely if they could be found somewhere. I just need a nice little cache, you know, some iron, some aluminium, maybe a couple other things, nothing overly extravagant just yet, just to get started. But I might have a run around and then come back to you once I've found a good location. I'll get some resources going and try and set up the inflatable dome, and we'll start building from there. Okay, well that's a flat enough zone. Do we have resources here? I don't know. Oh! Is there something come in? Come on, Wilson, let's go have a look. Or is that a meteor or something? I did hear something about meteors coming in. Massive skeleton. Oh, I think I've got a bit of a clue as to where I'm actually getting. Ah, this looks a bit better. Here we go. So what resources are you? I'll pull out. Where are we? Locator. So we've got aluminium. That's lots of aluminium here actually. Some base metal, we need base metals, aluminium. Oh, I don't like to complain, it's a lot of aluminium, but I wouldn't mind a little bit of something else. Or is that just gonna cause problems? God, which is a shame, it's a lovely place actually to get aluminium. By the lakeside, if we build possibly on the flats down here, was it down here that we passed earlier? Or around that ridge, I think, was it? Well, who knows, we'll have a quick scout around. Okay, so it's another lake. Top of the mountain, there's nothing else around really. I don't know, with all that aluminium, it'd be a shame to go anywhere else and lose all that stuff. Unless I come back and build later, but then there's nothing else unless I build here first, and then... oh, I don't know. No, I'll spend a bit of time, we'll have a look around, and I'll try and get a better location to set up base, and we'll go from there. Okay folks, we'll see you in a little bit. And welcome back. Okay, I've got bored of running to find a perfect location, and this will do me for now. It looks as though we've got a lot of resources, albeit the basic ones over here. That's enough to get me started. Okay, now I picked up the inflatable dome kits earlier. Let's go and have a look at how we set that up. So there it is. I think if we go through structures, and inflatable dome kit is there. So what we do, left click on you, and now we can bring it out. So it's left mouse button, right mouse button to rotate. I want to put you off in the corner somewhere so you don't get in the way of everything else. And I think about there will do. So F2 confirm the build, and hold down left mouse button to confirm building. And there we go. One lovely inflatable dome. You may have noticed that I don't have Wilson with me. He is stuck somewhere. I think it was up there, actually. It shouldn't matter too much. Hopefully when I relog, he'll come back and he'll be floating around quite happily in the base here. Failing that, fuck it. What can you do? Okay, we'll quickly, if I can actually use the ramp, I'll maybe go back into first person. Where are we? There we are. And we'll go in and save progress. So it's F to activate the beds. That's a mission complete. Hello. So it looks like we have a decryption station. What are you? Cryptodex. Oh, I picked that. Did I have that earlier? I think I've got that from earlier. Okay. So, Cryptodex. Descramble encryption to learn new blueprint. Well, I guess we'll give that a try, seeing as we're here. Okay, open that. I guess it's our... Oh, 3 attempts. Right, we'll see what we can do here. So, unidentified Cryptodex. Decrypt. Remaining moves 35. So it looks like it's a puzzle to bring everything out to the end. Okay, so I click there. So that's going to be coming out. So, ooh, puzzles, 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 puzzles. So, oh, this is going to be awkward. I'll go in reverse actually, because at least that way I know that there's going to be a path out. So we'll start at the finish and try and work our way to the start. So where are we? Up around this corner. You're going to have to be a straight. You can't go that way, so let's bring you round. You can happily come through here. So that one... Oh, 30 moves, so if we click it, that'll rotate, so that would be up and that would be across. If we go up, across... No, that won't work, so it'll probably be down. Down, across. Hey, let's have a quick play with this. So that one will bring it down. We don't want that to bring it down any further. If I click that, that's going to change it to an unusable position. We can't... Do we go up with it? Does this one come back? Do we come around in a circle, maybe? I think that might be where I'm going. So circle, you come round, you... Oh, don't work. So that can't be down then, because if that goes down, that only leads you there. That would lead you up. That would lead you round in a circle. That leads you... Oh, actually, no. This looks like... I might have it. There we go. Unlocked Cryptodex. Pathlight Cryptodex. Oh, Pathlight's Cryptodex. Okay. So does that mean I can now craft Pathlights? Where would you be? Utilities? No. Furniture? Why would you be furniture? No. Pathlight. No, I just unlocked Pathlight, didn't I? Where's my crypt? Oh, okay. Right click, learn blueprints. So utilities. No, I thought I just learnt the Cryptodex Pathlight. Was it something else? Have I gone mad? no matter, I'm sure we'll unlock it eventually. Okay, well, we'll carry on with the rest. Now we've kind of figured out what cryptodecks do. Anything else? Okay, no. And let's go. Oh,
You can
rain.
finally breathe easy.
Rain, rain, rain. And we still have the missions, actually. M used to bring up missions. But obviously not now. Is it still in here? Mission logs and blueprints. So that's not too bad. So this is all your starting missions. Fix your suit breach, find your supplies, toggle perspective. This is a very simple, straightforward ones. It's just enough guidance to get you started, really. Path lights. Contains schematics on how to build path light. Okay, maybe I have to build the forge, and that will let me build it from there. Okay. Well, first we'll build a depository, and we can then start storing our materials. Did I have anything interesting on me? Do I have enough to build on me? No, what do I need? So we need some iron and some aluminium. We'll quickly go harvest that. Now I have a camp set up. And everything was over here. Okay. So, again out with the chisel and just hack away at rocks for a little while. Some iron, that's some aluminium. That's the good thing about the base rocks, they just give everything useful. We'll maybe get a little bit more whilst we're gathering. It's easy to run out of materials. And it looks like a couple of bits have dropped out of the rock as well, we can just pick those up with F. Wilson, you've returned. Okay, that's good, that's good. Okay, Wilson. Oh, no, we don't have it unlocked yet, because I need to build... Where are we? The depository. So, yeah, once we build this, we can actually send Wilson out to harvest materials for us, which frees us up to do wonderfully interesting scientific experiments, I'm sure, in space. Or go around shooting things, killing stuff, and general misbehaviour. Okay, so we'll build a depository. What was I stuck on there? Wilson out of the way. I guess somewhere close to our base. You can't run, you can't jump or anything whilst bringing out your building menu or trying to build something. Rotate you a little bit, try and find some sort of even ground. If not, so F to build, and left click to fully build it. There we go. And complete. So now we load, shoot, kill. Okay, there we go. And raid you for some lovely meats. So before I was interrupted there, I was saying we could actually, yes, patrol in mine. If we click N, that will give us, ooh, that's changed. That will give us a radius that we can actually set for Wilson to go and harvest. So if we mouse wheel out a little bit, we can extend the actual coverage of his zone. So I want to try and get a good bit of resources in there. That should cover a lot, so Wilson, set target, get me some stuff. Go on, boy. And off he goes, good Wilson. And he should just then deposit it in the depository. Okay. So I guess the next thing we're looking for is the forge, so if we go back into our inventory menu and crafting, and look at utilities. So, forge plutonium reactor, we need a little bit of titanium. Right, okay, titanium, where are you? We'll quickly just deposit what we have. Looks like Wilson hasn't actually got anything in there yet. So rubbers, things we don't need to carry, so you can just shift click and that will just throw it straight in. And all of this can go for later. Or maybe keep some of that materials out just in case we need to craft something. That'll do. Oh, sort. They've added the sort button, which seems to just pull everything up to the top, which is useful. Oh, and again in the inventory, that's a new one. No, I'm liking that. That works for me. Okay. Right. What are you doing, Wilson? Where are you? What are you doing? No, go and mine. Go and mine. Okay, so I guess, as with every other alpha, it's a bit buggy. Please, go over there, Wilson. Do you want to go get me something?
Bare dehydration detected.
Water would hit the spot.
Have I built the depository too far away from where he needs to go?
Bare dehydration detected.
Well, he's not putting anything in there. Can I build another one? Depository, there we go. I'll try putting it a little bit more in the open. He might then actually start to do something with it. So that's what we'll do there. If I actually press the right buttons, add confirm build, and there we go. And we'll go grab Wilson and see if he wants to use that one instead of this one. I don't know what it is, if he's just getting stuck on the corner, or if he just doesn't want to follow commands. Who knows? As I said, it's an alpha game, so things can be a little bit buggy. But we'll bring you back over here. Come on, Wilson. And we'll try this again. So, patrol and mine. We'll just increase that wheel out there, and getting and F to set targets. Oh, he's gone. He's off. And what are you doing, Wilson? What are you doing there? Okay, so he's dropping off, that was plant material and iron, was it? There we go. So fern and some iron for us. So whilst he takes care of that, I guess we can try and find some better metal. What was it again? Titanium I needed. So, did I pass some a little while back? So what I'll do is I'll go off and gather materials, and we'll get out of this sandstorm pretty quickly actually. And we'll gather materials and we'll start building the forge, and then hopefully we can start building the actual base as well, and all the domes. Okay, but we'll call it a day there. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch up with you later.